Okay, yeah, we're having more problems with our air conditioning. They seem to be really holding too much of a charge. And I was just looking through the pipes a little bit. Let's see if our input pipe that goes around and it comes back to the engine. We've got a pump here. It goes down here. Fix that. So that's belt there. So this is probably the air conditioner pump. Looks like it's leaking, right? Okay, so I think maybe we'll try just taking this thing apart because it's not holding any pressure at all. This is a thing we saw leaking earlier. And it looks like there's a little bolt under here that holds this block thing on, and it looks like it is a 12 millimeter. And so let's take our 12 millimeter ratchet here and we'll try to undo this and take it apart. Oh, looks like it's under pressure still. A little bit of pressure. So, here's a little bolt that we pulled out of there. And I believe I took this apart before. And there is, let's take a look in here. So the seal is actually made with an O-ring, and that O-ring is looking pretty flat on the top. So maybe we need a new O-ring to stick in this thing. I might have some O-rings around here. I'll see if I take a look around, see if I got some O-rings. If not, we can try to maybe get a new O-ring for that, and maybe our air conditioner will work again. Get a better view of this thing. And that goes into this hole down here. Hopefully, oh, not that hole, this hole up here. Might want to check that for scratches or something. Maybe sand it up if it's not. Try a new O-ring first, and make sure there's no scratches on there because that will prevent it from sealing properly. Okay. So let's see what we can do about that O-ring. Okay, so this O-ring kind of sits in here, and we're going to have to take that off if we want to replace it. Now, I would recommend trying to use, if you use a screwdriver, I'd be really careful. More like, I would prefer to use like a zip. This is a zip tie here. Amazing device, zip ties, right? And if you use a zip tie, it's not going to scratch the sealing surfaces, hopefully, because plastic is a lot softer than aluminum or whatever this is. Looks like it might be aluminum. And so if you can get some kind of plastic in there to pry the O-ring up and over that, right? And because if you put a scratch across the surface like that, it will not be able to seal, right? The fluid will just go from one side to the other through the scratch. You need this to have a perfect seal. Maybe your fingernails will work. Fingernails, zip tie. I don't know if they make plastic screwdrivers or knives or something that's not metal. Get under there and try to dig this thing out. What a pain. Okay, so this is probably going to be the most painful part, trying to get this O-ring out. Here I'm using 2 zip ties. It looks like I was able to pop it up. And I gotta get this up and out. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, this freaking O-ring here. Anyway, Get this other zip tie under there maybe again. See if we can. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I did find a technique. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, working with this, I came up with a technique that works pretty good. You just grab this O-ring on either side like that and push it forward, squeeze it between your fingers. You can kind of make a loop up, and then you can get the zip tie under there. And hopefully, see how it pops it up when you push the O-ring off to one side like that. And then you can use that zip tie to hopefully pry it off. Okay. Anyway, hopefully we'll get this O-ring off soon. Get that zip tie under there good. Man. Okay, I'll fiddle with that some more. Okay, even more progress. I got another zip tie in from the other side, and then just like a little ramp, I can push it up on that. And it looks like it's going to come off now. Oh, get it back under there. Okay. Work it all the way under that O-ring. There we go. Now let's zoom back. Here we have our O-ring here, and we'll refocus it out. O-ring is looking kind of flat on the top and the bottom. Okay, so what we do have is here I have a O-ring kit that I got a while back, so maybe we can find an O-ring in here that will match the one we just took off here that's kind of flattened out, and then we'll go through and we'll clean up all those surfaces because you want to make sure they're clean and free of scratches. If there is a deep scratch, maybe you want to try to sand it or something, but it's best you know, maybe hopefully clean it up first, and hopefully that'll be good enough. Take a paper towel and rub it into those cracks and make sure that's clean. Let's take a look down here. Okay. So see, here's where the O-ring was in there, and so we're going to get some kind of paper towel or something. We want to get inside this crack here, get this cleaned up in here. See how it goes down the groove? Yeah, get all that gunk out, go all the way around. Make sure everything's cleaned out of there because it's got a seal, and if there's dirt in there, inspect it for scratches. You know, you may have to sand out scratches. Hopefully there's no scratches. There shouldn't be if you didn't use a screwdriver. So just clean it up really good. And then, of course, take the zoom back. There's this surface in here where it's got a seal on the other side, right? That surface right there. So you want to make sure that's good and cleaned out. Make sure there's no dirt or grime in there that's going to prevent it from sealing. So get both of the sealing surfaces cleaned up really good. And then we'll try to find an O-ring. Okay, looking through our O-ring kit. Here it looks like, let's refocus. Looks like, see here's our old O-ring, it's all flat on the top. I don't know if you can see that very well. And here's our new O-ring, it's all round. And they're about the same size. See that? Let's try putting our newer O-ring on, and maybe we can get this radiator or air conditioner fixed and start enjoying the cool air again. Okay. Okay. So we got all of our surfaces cleaned up. We got a brand new, nice new O-ring here, and we'll try to put this back on and place the old one. And it looks like it sticks up above the surface, so hopefully that should seal. And then we'll try to stick that back into the hole where it came out of. Down there. Okay. Let's see, how do we have that in there? I guess it came in front of this dipstick thing. Okay. Push it in. And looks like it might seal. We'll put our little bolt back in there to hold it into place. And maybe it will fix the problem, because it looked like that's where it was leaking. We got our ratchet. We'll tighten this thing back up. Okay. Oh, isn't it fun working on cars? Okay, we'll get that good and tight. And maybe we'll try to recharge the system again and see if it will hold a charge this time. Okay, so let's try hooking up our air conditioner charger thing here and see if the thing will hold the charge now. Okay, so I have a brand new one here, and okay, I'm supposed to shake it and kind of cycle it back and forth. Oh my gosh, look at that. Before it wasn't even holding a charge at all. Now it's already up into, let's take a look here. It's already up into the green. I don't know if I can. So let's move the camera around so it's not got the glare on that. Look at that. It looks like it is holding a charge pretty good now. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to run the engine, aren't we? Let's try running the engine. Okay, let's just try cycling back and forth as usual. Let's see if it'll hold a charge. Shake it up. So it's 12 o'clock position and 3 o'clock. Okay. Okay, we'll do this for a while and see if the thing will hold a charge. Okay, we're just cycling back and forth, and it actually looks like it's holding the charge, where before it wouldn't hold one at all. So if we keep on doing this, I suspect that, and it's already starting to blow out cold air inside. We'll just keep on cycling back and forth for a little while longer. And it looks like maybe we fixed the problem by fixing that O-ring. Okay. And I don't know if you can see, but it looks like we are up into the green finally. Let's take a look at this. We are definitely up into the green. And let's go inside the car. And yes, it is putting out cold air again, so looks like changing that O-ring. So what we noticed is that when we were trying to refill it, that it was bubbling and leaking out where that pump was. The pump for the air conditioner, the compressor pump. And so we changed that O-ring because took it apart, it was flat in there, cleaned up everything and stuck it back together, and it looks like things are working good now. We're ready for summer. Okay, anyway, this is Dr. Janes. Thanks for watching.